Hello everyone, this is Zach from TradeVSA. So today this quick video here, just want to share with you this CMSB by looking into daily and weekly charts. So first of all, this is a counters that we have been monitoring and following after it reversed, of course, come with Pentagon and LC. So today, this morning again, I just go through the screener over here. Okay, this is the screener, LC screener that sometimes I use to detect any good pullback or reverse our setups. Okay, so CMSB is over here, and of course yesterday we do talk about SciPark 2 in the live YouTube. Okay, so sometimes I'll go back past 10 days ago, 5 days ago, to continue to monitor what is the new stock ideas I have, and I think CMSB is one of the kind of good one, not to say a very good one, but at least it offers a chance for us to do a short-term trades. Okay, so there's still a lot. Okay, I just go through 5 days for the screeners there. Okay, I kind of get a few of the very good ideas. Okay, so again, members, remember to continue to use the screener, okay, to help you out to look for good ideas here, and to help you to remove your time by looking into the stocks one by one. Okay, so now let's do a very quick one on CNSB. So you can notice that the name turns to green, ST turns to green, but LT is still in red. So this is what it means is that short term wise, probably they are already having some sort of like a bullish trend or momentum. Okay, but in terms of LT or long term, why they are still in the downtrend. So what it means is that potentially this stock is having a reversal. Remember, we go through the 7-day series and we do talk about this. Okay, now I mean, if let's say purely looking into the daily chart itself, I think you have to. Hopefully, you agree with me. Okay, so we are still in downtrend overall, but in the short term wise, between what happened in the past 1 month ago, they're having some sort like a bullish signs. Okay, so this is what it means the screener. So now let's look into weekly chart first. Now overall, we want to see how the trends looks like. The stages looks like. Okay, so it seems like this short-term downtrend is still pointing down. Okay, but what I kind of like in CMSB is that if you zoom out totally by looking into a bigger time frame, remember that for the trend line, we're actually detecting or maybe reading on for the past few months ago. Okay, so you are referring to short terms. But if I'm looking into this long term wise using this weekly chart, now a few things is very interesting is that the volume. Remember, we go through the market stages. Okay, again going back to the 7 series things. Okay, so high volume, accumulation, change of trend. Okay, so we got high volume here. I don't know, maybe this is potentially to tell me that this is a good range of the accumulation areas. Okay, so not so sure, but hopefully I'm right on this. Okay, so volume is coming back. Okay, at the bottom, if you realize here, this is the kind of very good back holding. Okay, so we do talk about that in the masterclass too. Okay, so the retest pushing back 2040s, drop back. Okay, high volume again, so similar to saying power is high, but seems like these few weeks the volume is trying to pick up back just right exactly at the back holdings area. So now do remember is that because of the short-term trend, this is still pointing down and the price is still below the 2040s. I mean, I'm referring to the weekly chart here. Okay, so I think best is that we aim for the white ball or short-term first. Okay, now the weekly chart just give us a direction. Okay, overall, but doesn't mean that to set up our objective and expectations right. Okay, so sometimes let's say you see here got some UT, you tend to want to be more careful because probably this is telling you that okay, maybe they are not ready yet. They will retest again. Takes for a few months before they goes up again. Okay, so this is the things that you want to be careful on weekly chart. Now let's go to daily. Okay, so like I say, daily currently offering a nice opportunity for short-term trades. Okay, so first of all, volume. Okay, VSA, we look into volume very closely. Obvious volume is important for us. Now you combine with your short-term trend. Now remember, this trend here is pointing down. Okay, so this is the area that we want to monitor the sound strength, the sound weaknesses. Okay, of course, the other day on 25th of August, seems that they're able to cross by hitting the resistance with duty. So this is an area that we want to be more careful, okay, because it might fail and pull back again. Now, this is the bar that yesterday bar, okay, on 1st of September, is kind of convincing one because they actually overtake the UT and break above the line. Okay, so and of course, if you pay attention to this, is kind of high volume as well. So usually in this case here, I would think that this is more convincing that okay, this reversal is going to be more solid. Okay, so of course the next thing is that we want to look for a good area for us to enter. Of course, we want to look for some lower trade. So again, we draw this line over here, just pointing down. Okay, so maybe this is the area that we are looking for. Okay, so just put my alerts over here. Okay, now the next thing is that if you are short-term traders, okay, if you are short-term traders, let's look into the hourly chart. So hourly chart, what happens is that let's say masterclass student, few things you want to look into. Of course, definitely in this case, I want to look for COC. Okay, so if you look into purely just this few hours, few days kind of bars, okay, I believe you will spot Sarah COC immediately. Okay, so the best way or the easiest way to look for 2T or 3T, okay, in the chart, in the hourly chart. Okay, so this morning here we got some high volume. Okay, so like I said, usually high volume down bar, it will make some further pullback, but it's not the biggest one, I think. So I was expecting the price to touch back around the 20 MA in hourly chart. So probably this is the area that I want to look for a good COC with low volume for me to place the entry. Okay, now let's go back to here. I just want to show you a few more examples before I close. Okay, so here, so like I say, sometimes when you have this kind of down bar high volume, it doesn't mean that it will drop immediately because the volume is still kind of like average. Yes, it's high, but it's not climatic. This is the area that you want to look for support. Okay, so again, this is the area you want to look for low volume, no spread, COC, before you plan for trades. Okay, so now lots of stock currently are having a nice reversal with COC in hourly chart. Okay, this is just one of them. Okay, so remember, continue to study the LC screener. Probably later on, I will share a few more stocks that's forming a nice LC patterns, okay, to the members groups there. So do let me know if you got any other questions. Okay, just comment below. If you like this video here, just hit the like buttons, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next video.